Search used to be a bunch of text-based listings. Now we have images, we have maps, we have wikis, we have blogs. You go search for something, and half the crap on page one is crap because it's got nothing to do with what you're looking for. It's a news article that used that keyword that you just put into your search bar. It's a YouTube video that some kid put that word in as a tag that's got nothing to do with what you're looking for. It's a rock song that some band just put out. Here's the link to the download, because in that name of that song is a word that you've searched for. There's a lot of junk on the web. Hence why if you can't get to those top 3 positions, you're not going to get found, you're not going to get the traffic. You've got to get the traffic to make the sale. Personalized search, basically, if you ever want to know where you really rank, stop looking at your computer, go to the library, and do a search. Because your computer knows where you've been. Your computer will bring you back the site you've been to most often at the top of the page, not reality. It's called personalized search. Google's there to help you, but it also gives you the wrong impression of where you actually rank. When we look at search engine domination, Google is running about 86% of the market. AOL is Google. Most of the smaller search engines are Google. Yahoo and Bing have very low conversion rates. If you're going to do paid search, you're going to stick to Google, because that's what everybody uses in this country. If you're in another country, that's a whole other issue. But if you're looking for Americans to buy your stuff, stick to Google. This is an offset yellow page search, less than 0.2%. So for those of you that are still paying yellow pages, just stop. Because you can't even, no one goes into their website, goes to a browser, and goes into Google and does a search for yellow pages. They don't. They just search for the product, the service, the name of the business, who the provider is, what are they looking for. I want car insurance. I put car insurance in the box. I don't put yellow pages and look for insurance agencies. We don't search that way anymore. We don't want our listing alphabetical or by who bought the biggest ad. We want them by credibility, and that's what Google delivers. Google delivers the most credible resource for the service you've asked for in your marketplace first. Search engine spiders, they're little computer robots. They run around the web. You can't see them. They're just little programs. They collect data. Their mission is to follow every link, index every page, collect all the verbiage on your website, bring it all back to the mothership, which would be Google, could be Yahoo, and that spider is going to store all that data in the Google file cabinet. So when I go out and I want to go find a new laptop computer, and I punch that into Google, Google doesn't have to go out and search the web for data. Google opens the file cabinet and dumps 14 billion results on me in 0.2 of a second. There's a data store. You've got to get your material into that data storage, and then you've got to get it weighted so it comes up first. When we look at spiders, their sole mission in life is simply to fetch data. They want to bring all that data back to their search engine. When we look at how to get that data on the web, there are 3 ways to push your data. Organic search, which is your natural search, that's your optimization. Paid search, which we'll take a brief look at, that's buying pay-per-click ads on Google, on Yahoo, on Bing, on Facebook, anywhere where they're currently selling space. And social search. In social search, you'll find, number 1, it's easy. Number 2, it's free. Number 3, it will get you found. It will be your best friend. Social search is awesome. When we look at keywords, there are 3 main factors when you try to figure out what do you want to rank for. Number 1 is traffic. Did you pick a keyword that people are actually searching for? Okay, number 2, competition. If people are searching, how many competitors do you have for that keyword? You may have the perfect keyword, but if the competition is way too big, it's all big box stores, you're not going to beat them off the page. Change keywords. Go after the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th most relevant keyword, if that's what you have to do to find one that's got reasonable competition. And we're always looking for relevancy. If you're selling Hondas, don't buy the word Toyota. Don't go out there and try to rank for Toyota. If you're a Honda store, you're never going to rank for Toyota. If you're doing business counseling, you're never going to rank for accounting. You've got to pick your niche. In the world of the web, if you pick that teeny tiny slice of the pie that you can dominate, you get traffic. If you try to spray it and pray it and try to hit the whole marketplace and try to buy a whole lot of different words, work your site with a whole lot of different words, you're going to get a whole lot of nothing. And you're going to spend 10 times the amount of money. So the goal is to pick that niche. Who can you own? Someone goes in and they want to search for an Albany dog trainer for pit bulls, and I have a pit bull. That's what I do. I do training. That's the search I want. I don't want someone just looking for an Albany dog trainer. I want someone that specializes. I want the people that are looking for someone specializing in pit bulls. That's the market. And I don't care if there's only 4 people a month searching. You can own all 4. Better than fighting for a market where there might be 50 searches, but you can't get any of it. Go after the market you can own. That's the market you can convert. Don't worry about the rest of the world. Local geo-targeting. If you're in a local area, obviously go after local search. Maybe an Italian restaurant on the corner over here, great. Go after all the Italian restaurants. Guarantee maybe there's one other restaurant in the entire market area going after it. You can be number 1 or number 2 with very little work. go after Italian restaurants, you're going to fight the whole country, every Olive Garden, every Buca di Beppo, every Macaroni Grill. You're never going to win. Pick your battles. Pick your battles. Pick battles you can win. Pick keywords you can dominate. You'll pull traffic. You'll make sales. We'll take a quick look at pay-per-click. It's not a pay-per-click, it's a pay-per-click. Yeah, you guys can go back and laugh again, but I have had classes where people don't know the difference. Pay-per-clicks hold your papers together. You all have one. Pay-per-click is a pay-per-acquisition business model. You run your ad runs free. If people click, then you pay. You need to get very specific. You need to know what you're doing. If not, Google will take you to the poorhouse, because Google's mission is not your conversion. Google's mission is not your traffic. Google's mission is to take it to the bank for Google. Okay. Same with Yahoo. Same with Yahoo, same with Bing. Their goal in life is to make money, so is yours. But don't give them the ability to take your money without making you money. If you don't know how to do pay-per-click and you're doing it, God help you, pause your ads, go back into Google, go to the Webmaster Central, go into the ad section and learn. It's about 40 little 1-hour modules. Take all the free classes you can take, learn how to do it. Because just trying to get in there and jump in and get your feet wet, Google's going to take your money. Google's very good at that. Pay-per-click advertising, again, it's all about bid price. How much you're willing to pay per click, how much budget do you have per day, what's your click-through rate, all these things factor on where your ad lands on the page. It all factors into what you're going to pay for that click. So depending on who you are and what you're doing, in this case, the second ad down, we're on a tourist search in Albany. The second one down is a Nissan ad. That Nissan ad's paying the most on that page. He's paying a fortune for that click. The Ford guys are probably paying about $1.50, $2. That's what automotive advertising runs. Nissan's probably paying north of $6. It's called conquesting. There's no relevancy. He doesn't have a little Ford Taurus on his website anywhere. He's buying the word because he's trying to conquest. He's trying to steal that traffic. Guess what happens when you steal traffic that's looking for a Ford Taurus? What the odds are you'll sell them a Nissan, whatever? It's not going to happen. Conquesting, very common in the automotive industry, doesn't work. Because if you're going to land people on a page, it's not about what they're looking for. They're going to do one thing, and that's hit the back button. We're really good at that. Oh, I don't want that. Click. I don't care if it was the best offer in the world. It's not what I want. Click. And when we look at the pay-per-click environment, this is a flea market environment. So if you're selling purple widgets and I'm selling purple widgets and my widgets are $2 and your widgets are $3, I'm going to win because the average pay-per-click user clicks on 5 ads before they make a buying decision. They click on 5, they make their decision, they go back to who they want to buy from. He who has the lowest price wins. You can't operate in a flea market environment, don't go into pay-per-click. Service-based industries, unless you've got budget you can afford to blow, very challenging to try to convert. Insurance, mortgages, financial planners, $15, $25, $35 a click. Good luck converting 1 in 100. So you got to be able to afford to spend. Now, if you're spending on TV, this is better because at least it's getting people to your website. TV can't make people go to your website, at least not yet. But you got to be able to convert the traffic. If you can't convert the traffic and at least break even on what you're spending, you don't belong in this market. And nobody else that sells this crap will tell you that. Pay-per-click is not the do-all end-all. If it's not for you, stay out. Yellow Page pay-per-click. If you've ever seen it, you probably won't even know you've seen it. Yellow Pages does sell pay-per-click. They charge triple keystone, which means that $1.50 click, they're charging $4.50. The click doesn't go to your website. You get no organic value for the traffic. It goes to their website, and your competitors can buy display ads all around you. This is very bad. Very overpriced, very dangerous for the small business. When they try to get you to change your Yellow Page dollars from print to internet, just say no. On top of that, if they actually click on you, they still stay in the Yellow Page and go to your page in the Yellow Page. They never get to your website. Yet they won't tell you this. And on top of that, your ads, they write them, they pick the keywords, your name's not even in them. The ads are generic, they go to Yellow Book. The value, the only value you get is perceived value. Someone manages it for you. And they'll tell you they'll manage it for free. But you're paying triple keystone. So that $100 budget you can do on your own, they're going to charge you $300 and tell you it's free. There's nothing free in this world. If you've got a $300 budget or a $200 budget and you can't afford to have someone manage it, you can't screw it up bad enough to where you wouldn't get what you get here. Because here you're only going to get, if your budget's $100 a month and it's $3 a click, you get, what, 30 clicks? If they take your budget, you get 10. Better off to screw it up and get 30 clicks at least you're getting 30 clicks. Because to let them muck it up and give you 10, the math is just bad. Very bad math. You're going to go away from this class saying, I learned I had bad math. Again, top 10, we've been saying top 10 forever, it's really top 5. I want you to think top 3. Top 3 is where the traffic is. 58% go to the first guy, 15% go to the second, then you're down to about 8. After that, it's 1s and 2s. If you're not top 3, you're not going to get enough traffic to make all your work. Oh, there we go. 56% number 1, number 2 gets 13, number 3 gets 10. After that, it's all single digits. Not top 3, you're not going to get what you need out of that traffic on that keyword to bring you ROI. And that's the whole point. Get that return on the investment. Don't get into something online where you can track every dime if you can't do the math and find out you're going to make $1.